Blog Talk Radio.
Warning. Warning.
Welcome to the 2-minute warning where sports fans sound off.
I'm trying to blow your mind. I'm talking literally blow your mind. I'm trying to blow your mind. I'm talking literally blow your mind.
Welcome back, fight fans, to another installment of the Pride Rules MMA podcast. I am tonight's host, the Reverend Tommy D, here to drive all you lost souls of MMA fandom to the greatest MMA podcast on the air today. Joined with me are my members of the clergy, El Professor Omar Sangorima.
The pause.
And the man who just wants a woman to make him a sandwich, Chris Gucci. Almost said Carl.
Oh.
As always, we are brought to you by ADK Fightwear, Black Hole Jiu-Jitsu, Madama Jiu-Jitsu, and 2-Minute Warning Sports, your best place in sports today. Guys, we had one hell of a weekend this weekend. We had guys kneeling, guys arm in arm. There were fights on. Bellator was amazing. UFC was on a channel that I don't think anybody has unless you're in fucking Siberia.
You can watch it on Fox Sports 1 right now, though. It's on.
Oh, that's great. Only fucking, 3 days after it happened.
Yeah, I know, but I'm watching it. So I'm not gonna...
He's catching up. He's getting it in.
Well,
He's getting his reps in.
I watched it.
Yeah, you guys are going to ask me about a fight. I'm going to be like, hold on 1 minute. Let me just watch it real quick.
I watched it on the way back to Virginia Sunday morning. I had it on, going through the speakers in my truck. God bless the internet. But how are you gentlemen doing tonight? You excited?
Always excited. Monday nights are the night, man.
Super fired up.
I got switching back between Dallas getting their ass beat, hopefully. This UFC Japan card.
Well, you know what? We have another reason. We have another reason to be excited tonight because Chris actually pulled something other than his pud and got us a guest tonight.
Yikes!
Working on it.
Not only did he get us a guest, he got us our first female MMA fighter. I'm going to butcher her name because I'm horrible at some names, especially Greek names.
You might surprise yourself.
I'm thinking it's Diana Karavas. Does that sound about right?
It's phonetically, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll find out when she calls in. Hopefully,
we'll find out
soon enough. Too much.
I'm gonna when I get her in the screening room, I'm gonna say your full name. I'm gonna sound super creepy when I let go.
We've already.
But she's a fighter out of Dante Rivera. She's a fighter out of Dante Rivera's camp. She's got a pretty good record. She's definitely the Donald Cerrone of the women's amateur circuit right now, fighting pretty much every month this summer.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
It makes me look back and go, what did I do with my summer? Nothing, comparatively. Like, holy shit. Yo. Jesus Christ, she fought everywhere and every day.
We did a podcast a couple days a week, and she was in a fight camp every single month.
She fought a couple days every week.
Every month.
What the fuck? Like, come on. And fighting good people, too. Like, nothing. Every fight was progressively harder. Exactly. Like, that's what I like to see. That was awesome.
So we'll get more into that when it's time for us to call her. So let's start with Bellator 183. Now, Omar, I know you're ready to stand up on your pedestal, twist your nipples, and do a fucking dance because Aaron Pico came out throwing leather, showing why he was as touted as he was before he fought. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. What a fight. Omar, let's hear your thoughts on this, man.
He really, I know and you know what's crazy? I'm gonna be a total flip flopper here. Like, I'm super excited at what he did and how he shut it off. But Jimmy Lennon Jr., right? The like poor man's Joe Rogan on Bellator. No, what's his Jimmy Smith? No,
Yes.
Jimmy. Yeah, there we go. Jimmy Lynn Jr. is boxing. Okay, I stopped myself before another Tyson moment, but Tyson Woodley. But like he hit the nail on the head. He's walking through a lot of shots still. I know he's green. I know he's this. I know he's that. But everybody touts his wrestling as well as his boxing. Thank God he's at 145. He has tremendous power at 145. I do like what he said at the end. I'm going to stay in my lane. Because they were asking him to kind of come out and call out the champions. And he's like, sir? Are you crazy? Yeah. I'm going to stay in my lane and keep training. You want to get me killed? Like, he's looking at the dude like, you trying to get me snuffed again? I'm never doing that again.
I think you're 100% right with that. You know, he knows. Yeah. His team knows. He knows that he's got some work to do still. He's very young in the sport. There's no rush. He'll be fine. Yeah.
He's 21 like that day or something. Yeah. That week. For fuck's sake.
How's that for a birthday? A beautiful uppercut knockout that made his guy's body just fucking stiffen up like Terry Adam when he got wheel kicked, in his soul.
He looked like he got unplugged from the Matrix. You know how they fall? Like when you get the things out of your head, like in the real world, you're just like, raw. Fucking Jesus Christ, man. It was scary.
You know what? I mean, the good thing with that fight is you got to see some of his wrestling. You got to see.
Did you just see it? Did you just see it, Chris? No, I'm
watching fucking Gokhan Saki, the Silva fight.
We'll get to that. God damn it!
You asked me what? I'm telling you.
There's fucking levels to this shit, bro. It's not. We're not.
I understand.
Yet, okay?
That was me.
Doing my own fight companion along with the podcast.
I love it.
Yeah, from
That's
a fight
amazing.
that was fucking 3 days ago.
No, and you know what? He's on IG
That's usually
right
when
now.
I watch him, though.
He's on IG doing the fight companion. It's amazing.
Anyway, you could really tell with Pico that night that he was beginning to use his wrestling a lot. You could tell he's been working with Eddie Bravo with his jiu-jitsu because he transitioned so well on the ground.
Yes.
And you really could tell that he's been working with Crazy Bob Hook with his hands because, like we just said, good fucking God.
Did he bring in Freddie Roach too though? Like I heard that as well. Like who the hell does this guy not training with? He brought in Michael Jackson's corpse to train like breakdancing and shit. This guy's bringing in everybody.
He can't be making money. I mean
right.
His
camps cost
crazy
more
contracts.
than cars.
You know what? He did it right because of his first outing. He got embarrassed.
He's so young that he doesn't need to be making money. He's 21. He could make $60 a week and be good. 21.
I'm sure
he probably lives home.
I'm sure he made good money. I'm
he
sure a lot of
AKA,
these guys,
like on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of these guys trained with him and probably didn't charge him so much, just because of the future that this guy's got.
For sure.
Especially working with Eddie Bravo. If you're living out there and you're going to go to a school, you go to Eddie Bravo for jiu-jitsu. 100%.
Especially for MMA.
Ask, Tony
like MMA jiu-jitsu. Exactly. Like I think that's
a great point, Omar.
For sure. Like there's none of this. I love the gi, whatever. I'm very old school traditionalist, this, that, and the third. But if you're doing MMA, you're doing strict MMA jiu-jitsu, and you have a finite amount of hours to devote, do 10th Planet. Come on, man. 10th Planet all the way. And you're out there. You're near HQ. Jesus Christ, there's no better way to go. Tony Ferguson, like you said, is a perfect example, Tommy.
And I'm sure he's probably rolled and maybe even sparred with Tony Ferguson. You know what I mean?
Easily.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I would say definitely.
And he would help Tony because that's a world. He
probably
people
has some
forget he's a world class.
Tony Ferguson,
right?
Too.
He's a world class grappler. Dude qualified on the Olympic level, or at the Olympic level.
Like
early.
As far as like the walking through strikes, I don't think he needs to do that unless if he's fighting like a talented striker, he could just be like, yo, I'm just gonna take this fight to the ground and win there.
I hope he continues to do that.
He's definitely got I don't see his team like talking him into being dumb, being like, yo, stand with this guy,
Yo,
the best
do
way
a
to win
Koscheck. Become Josh Koscheck, please. Forget
but
every
not even
bit of
because
wrestling.
he's better. I think he's got better jiu-jitsu already.
Yes. Good,
No,
that's early.
But you know who another guy who walks through strikes and his conditioning is just so goddamn good that you can't put him away is Frankie. Nobody's ever telling him not to walk through strikes. Look
How
what he's
did
walked
I know?
Through.
How did I was waiting?
Yeah, I mean,
But
you didn't have to say, do you know? Tommy let it off with like, do you know who else? Like, no, Tommy.
Am I wrong?
No,
I mean, you're not
I
wrong.
thought you.
But
You know what? I thought you
doesn't-
were gonna keep it to the event and go maybe Roy Nelson. But fuck me, right?
We'll get to that
keep
shit
it
show in a
topical.
minute. We'll get to that shit show in a minute. But well, no, because just like you were saying, he was walking through shots. You know, if you got a guy that's got a good enough chin and his stamina is up there, and he could walk through those shots and still come away with the win, you can't speak against that. You know, because it has been done before. So, I mean, the future looks bright for him. You know, we'll never know until his next fight, once he starts getting harder and harder competition. But like I said, the future definitely looks bright for this guy.
I'm only going to say this about Aaron Pico, and the difference between him and Edgar is that Aaron Pico's already been finished. Frankie's never been finished. So there's a difference. I don't think he's the type that could keep walking through
Aaron
shots.
Pico was also a lot younger when he came into MMA than Frankie was. Like when he came into the big stage. Than when Frankie was.
I'll give you that.
You know, Frankie never put himself. He didn't have that kind of push behind him that Pico had coming in. You know what I mean? That's the only difference.
But that's where he also has him beat.
He still got finished. So.
True.
You know, I don't know.
He didn't have his mansion. That's what Tommy's saying. He didn't have his mansion
I'm a Pico guy. If that's what you call it.
He's a Pico de Gallo. That's who. He's a Pico de Gallo. Anyway, sorry.
But no,
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying I wouldn't compare him to Edgar yet.
Well, not yet, but it'll get there. All right.
I hope so.
So let's jump on to the next one here. Paul Semtex Daly and Lorenz Larkin.
God damn it! I hated this fight. I fucking hated watching this fight.
You know why I hated this fight? Because the fact that Paul Daly actually won, and he still won't fight MVP. Still won't fight him after all his shit that he talked.
I think we all fucking goose-egged on this one.
Yo, I ate a bag of dicks on my prediction.
Yeah, but no, you know what? No, fuck that. Because Larkin beat the shit out of him that first round.
But also,
Larkin
what the fuck was Larkin doing on the standing up? I don't give a fuck. I don't care if he was technically whatever. What happened is what happens when you stand with Semtex. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, and you know what, Joe? Paul Daly played mind games with him in the beginning. He was like, you know, the only people that ever fucking stood with me, that said they would stand with me and actually did it, was Diaz. And who the fuck else did he say? Someone, I don't
Probably
even know.
Melvin Manhoef in training, because Melvin is crazy, but like not actually. God damn it, though. First of all, who's his barber? Fucking fire that son of a bitch. Number two, whose game plan? Did he have the Liberty Bell carved into his head? Is he from Philadelphia? I couldn't picture what the fuck that was going on. Everybody.
Chris, it was Douglas Lima, the other person.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, you know. But why? Just why? When you have that much of a pronounced advantage on the ground, like, come on, man. Now he's on a two-fight skid. And when he left, right? He left the UFC. He's like, yo,
he left as like the man, you know, like, yo, you go to Bellator and lose 2, you fucked yourself.
Bellator doesn't give a fuck if you lose 2 fights. They don't care.
Yo, if he loses a third one and
you
try to mention him again, you know what's going to happen?
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. If he's on a 3-fight skid in Bellator, fuck, I'm telling you. And I was high on Lorenz too.
Don't you fucking dare.
I'm telling you.
Lose that fight.
Yo, he's done.
We whiffed on that one, but again, the fight that everybody wants to see is Daly and MVP, and why? Because Daly called him out and said that he has some shit on MVP that people don't know. Like, what do you have on him? Is he fucking little Thai boys? Well, like, what do you have on him?
That's the only thing that I think would matter at this point. Like, who cares? Anything else? Like, oh, he's a deadbeat dad. Big fucking deal. Oh, you know,
so
he
are half
likes
the players
to get
in
choked.
the NBA. What's the difference?
right? Ask Anthony Cromartie. Ask how he's doing on fatherhood. Like, let's figure that one out.
Well, doesn't he have like 19 kids?
Yeah, he's the only one who beat vasectomies. Like, he invalidated the medical science behind vasectomies, which, I mean, God bless him. You know?
You did it.
Like, did he get his vasectomy as like a fucking Groupon at, like, you know, Dr. Schlecter's office?
He got one tube. It was a buy one get one. You get one tube lasered, and then the other one they cut for free. You know what I mean? Like the two vas deferens right there. They just go in, you know. But
I mean, it's like Chris was his doctor.
Oh,
I don't know
no.
what I'm doing, but just pay me.
Yo. He would have gotten more. He would have gotten a better return from just having somebody kick him in the dick. Like, you know those videos.
Are you talking about my massage therapist?
Oh,
yes.
Yo. Yikes. Just try aversion therapy. Just beat his dick 400 times a day. Be like, yo, I don't even want anything right now. Like, I'm just done. I'm spent. I'm shooting dust.
Well,
I blow and bang comes out my dick. Just bang.
Speaking of beating a dick,
oh,
after this fight, Rory McDonald and Douglas Lima came out to hype up their fight in fucking January. I mean, wow. They actually made a fight for Rory in January.
My comment stands, all right? And none of you motherfuckers laughed at it, but I made a Big Lebowski reference in chat, and nobody gave me props. All right? What's that?
I might not
black
have read
turtleneck?
it.
Black turtleneck? He looked like he had a pet marmot. And he was coming to fuck up Lebowski. Like, yo.
You could only be talking about Rory because I didn't see it in the chat, but I know no one else would wear a black turtleneck.
Yo, Douglas Lima doesn't own a turtleneck. He's like, yo, I'm from Brazil. That shit gets you touched. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
But I mean, January.
Could catch the fade.
January.
Easily. We
have to look forward to January to see this fight.
He was dressed for January. He had a turtleneck on. He was dressed for a chill. Maybe it's already that cold in Canada.
It's just like we talked about before with Bellator. Like, these big-name guys are not fighting enough. They're not fighting enough.
Therefore, nobody is.
Absolutely.
Because big-name fighters have to fight for other people to fight. You know, like, they don't just put on cards
I
for
think
nothing.
Ryan Bader's going to get a fucking a fight before Rory does.
Yo, you got some nerve, bro.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
I was a little slow on the draw. I was doing some research.
You were fucking
here.
later than Cromartie's fucking girlfriend's period, for Christ's sake. Holy shit.
That's full circle. Yikes.
Where the fuck? Yo, this fucking guy.
Leave that guy's dick alone. It's had enough use. Poor bastard. He's going to have to play in the CFL till he's 77 to fucking pay for these kids. Oh, my God.
Nah, he's good. He's just like, yo, I'll just do my time. You don't even care.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, call me a deadbeat. I'm going to go in, do my 7 years. It's the worst they can give me. Jesus Christ. Debtor's prison.
So, yeah, I mean, we have that to look forward to in fucking January. That's probably going to be their New Year's fucking card, like 20 days after fucking New Year's. But, you know, what the hell are you going to do? It's Bellator. It's fucking
and Chris will
Bellator.
watch it for St. Patty's Day, right? He'll fire it up. He'll find it on FS1 on St. Patty's Day. It's fine.
After he has some 19-year-old make him a sandwich and sit on his lap is when he'll sit and actually watch it.
That's fine, man. Santa needs some off time. You know what I'm saying? Like, Santa has to do something in the other 11 months. Right? Fuck. Come on.
I could use a sandwich right now.
I'm sure you can. And some mustard.
Everybody can. Not some mustard. Oh my God. That was involved. Chris, your writing is fucking legit. I was like, what? Hold on, where's this going? I was emotionally invested in your description of making a goddamn sandwich. I'm like,
the sandwich narrative.
It was phenomenal. I'm like, yo, respect, fuck. And then, of course,
but tell me that shit doesn't ruin your whole fucking world when that happens, man. Like, it's.
Yo, feminists probably came out in droves though, apparently. So.
No, it was only like 2.
Better you than me.
And one of them was my mother.
That's perfect. Okay.
She's like, I have family. I said, I don't care. I have family too.
I have family. They're my family, Mom. We're related.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I have your family.
I'm offended by your sandwich remark, but it's okay that your brother fucking Instagrammed his dick all over the fucking internet.
That's
for real. Oh, my poor mother. Maybe I should take that into account.
remote lockdown.
You should.
You know, she's still got PTSD. Seeing her son's deal.
No, but I told my mother, I was like, this is the best. This is like, she's like, I don't want people to think I raised like a piece of shit. I was like, well, you did raise a piece of shit. No, that's not what I said.
Yeah, but you followed it
no,
up.
I said, I was like, just comment and say, you know, like reprimand me on my post so we can handle it, and then people won't think that you know, you're standing idly by. I said I could take it. It's a good, you know.
Yeah.
But
then your dad probably sat there and said, "Hey, go make me a sandwich while you're reprimanding."
Yeah, my mom will fucking.
My mom was cut off midway through. 100%.
If my dad, how about this? If my dad said that in front of me, I'd smack him.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't.
You'd give him a high five.
No, fuck that. I'll defend my mother all fucking day. Fuck him.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
It's gotta
be
my father, bro.
Really?
No, it's my mother, bro. That's my mom.
Yeah,
someone
you can't.
Has some daddy issues.
No, my dad's cool.
What are you talking about?
My dad's cool too. It's just there's no. Yeah. If it's one or the other, I pick my mom. He knows that. He wouldn't have it any other way.
You say that.
What are you talking about? How is this even a conversation, Thomas? Like that's what I'm.
Shut up,
Omar. It's not even a debate. It's my mom.
God. Yo.
And you know what? That's the one woman that probably makes the best sandwich out of anyone that you could even, you know.
Nobody can measure up to mom's sandwich.
Yeah,
nobody can. That's part of your problem, Chris. I get it, Chris. I totally understand.
Maybe
my mom's idea of making a sandwich is your legs might be broken, but you could still walk, get up, and get your fat ass a fucking sandwich. That's pretty much what I heard.
So is that why you would let Papa Dukes just go 1, 2, 3 uppercut on Mama Dukes? Are we starting to see why? Like, because she wouldn't make you sandwiches? You're like,
that's none of your fucking business. But let's bring this back in here.
There we go.
Start getting fucking hate mail. So we just got done talking about the Paul Daly douchebag. So let's spin off onto another douchebag.
Oh boy.
Roy Nelson gets his first win.
Burn. Yo.
In Bellator, and I mean, what a win that was. I mean, it looked like he was running out of fucking gas within the first 30 seconds of the fight. He was losing on the feet to Javi Ayala or whatever. I can't pronounce his fucking name.
Come on, man.
Ayala. There you go. Well, I'm
yeah.
sorry. You know, I was born here. I didn't float in on a door, so I don't know how to fucking say his name.
You tried
right?
with the Greek name, you fuck. Give it a go with the Spanish one. God damn it. Right.
But yeah, I mean, Roy Nelson actually showed, you know, part of that black belt that he has, and was showing some really good fucking groundwork. Oh, you know, most of them don't.
Oh my God. Imagine how sturdy of a door would that have to be to get Javi's fat ass over it. God damn it. It's got to be the Titanic of doors.
Did he not look like Brendan Schaub with an extra fucking 60 pounds?
1,000%.
Honestly.
I'm telling you. Isn't his nickname like Big Sweetness or Big Candy?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know,
something.
But I know he was getting better. He was getting the better of Roy on the feet. He was fucking walloping him. Somehow Roy Nelson still has a fucking chin. I don't get it.
Isn't it crazy? He's 40 years old, and he's still got a fucking granite set of whiskers there. It was insane.
Yeah, well, let's see how he is in 10 years when, you know, he can't stop his arms from fucking shaking.
In 10 years, he's going to die of
TV.
congestive heart failure. He's not lasting 10 years. Have you seen his midsection, for fuck's sake? He's playing the short game all day. He's got nothing to live for. He's going to have punch me for $7. He's gonna have.
Wait a minute, he's gonna get more than Mark Hunt. Mark Hunt's a legend. Roy
Nelson's
that
beard though.
Roy fucking Nelson.
That beard, and we live in a racist country, right? So who are you gonna stop on the side of the road? Next to the brown looking dude, or at least the white dude who's got that wild mullet that he braided back into some craziness? What was going on? Like the hair and face situation was scaring the shit out of me.
I thought he cut his hair again. I was like, wow,
me
he cut
too.
his hair. Nope, he just tied it in a fucking in a ponytail like my daughter.
Duck Dynasty does MMA. Like that's really all that you have to say to describe. No sooner had I said that he never uses his black belt, he shot in for a double. I'm like, well, I know dick about this fight game. I was pleasantly surprised. I don't know about you guys. Like, that was insane to me. It's like, wait a second. He knows jiu-jitsu. God damn it. He's the best 205er that Bellator's got. And yes, I said 205. Lose the weight, you fuck. Lose the goddamn weight.
He could probably fight at middleweight, bro.
That's
And be
what Joe
good.
Rogan had always said.
How
That's
good
what Joe
would he
Rogan had
be?
always said. If this guy actually got himself a nutritionist, stopped eating fucking McDonald's, and
Burger King.
trained his ass off, and got
Burger
down
King.
to 185, he would probably be one of the best 185ers. But I wonder,
Of
would
all
he
time.
lose his chin? But would he lose his chin dropping down to that weight?
It would be like Johnny Hendricks. Like he could probably make
Post
welterweight.
steakhouse. Post
Once.
steakhouse debacle.
Roy
Like
Nelson
after
is
the
better
steakhouse?
than Johnny Hendricks, and I don't like Roy Nelson at all. I never did. Kimbo was whipping his ass until he put his stomach on his face. Kimbo
What,
was
Kevin
whipping
Ferguson?
his ass.
Is this another Kevin Ferguson sighting in our podcast?
It's
he's
just
getting up there
I'm
with
just
Bob
saying.
Sapp. He's getting
I'm
up
just
there
saying,
with
if
Bob
you
Sapp.
watch
He
that
put his
fight,
stomach on his
if
face. That's part
that's
of
all
it,
he
though.
It's
did. That's
the
all he
truth,
did.
though. And we've all grappled like those big, huge guys where you're like, there's no, just no. If you weren't 400
Yeah.
pounds,
Where you just
if you were
caught
my
a fucking
size.
face full of belly button.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
you know what? And it's
sta-
usually those
standing-
fat guys are the guys with no shirt and no gi. It's like, fuck you. Why are you doing this to me? It's like,
Your
remember
nasty,
Along Came
sweaty
Polly
fucking
with the
Brillo
basketball?
pad chest hair.
Exactly, but like on the ground with you. It's even worse. It's not even occasional contact. It's like Ben Stiller's just getting a mouthful of tit hair every goddamn time that you're doing jiu-jitsu with a guy like that, and he's just like, "Plah, take it, plah." I'm like, fuck you.
I mean, I just don't see him going too far in the heavyweight division for Bellator.
What division?
With some of the guys. Well,
What
yeah, that's
division?
true.
Yeah,
But
like what the
I think Frank
fuck?
Mir still
God.
beats him. I think Frank Mir still beats him.
Shit's
100.
thinner
I
than a
can't
horse
wait.
hymen.
I can't wait for them to make that fight.
Yeah.
But
That
they're
should
gonna
be
have to.
interesting.
They're gonna have to.
No,
Yo,
nobody
and by
gets
the
through
way-
Justin Wren. Nobody gets through Justin Wren in that division. That's how crazy the division is. If he doesn't die getting killed by Bushmen in the Kalahari, I think he comes back and takes the title. You know? Don't forget. Don't sleep on the big pygmy. Fuck. Digging wells and he's digging graves.
Yeah, I know,
at the
but they're not
same
even
time.
talking about. They're not even talking about Justin Wren. Like that's
Yeah, 'cause
the
he's-
part
you know,
that
here's
they're
the
not
truth.
even talking
He's in
about.
Nobody's
Congo
talking
right
about
now.
Bellator. Nobody's even talking about
No,
Bellator.
stop. God.
Well, you know what?
I almost
we
want
are,
to buzz
and
it.
that's all that
Oh,
fucking
Chris.
matters. We
I
are.
almost
So
want to
let's-
buzz it. That's the way you said it.
So
you
Roy
fucking
Nelson
asshole.
wins by fucking suffocation, fat man, fucking syndrome that he has.
Yeah. Perry Mason. Can we call it a
Yeah,
Perry
I
Mason
can't.
decision?
Yeah.
Fucking dying over here.
Good.
So
the Perry
let's
Mason.
jump on to the fucking main event.
Oh, that disgusting
Benson
display.
fucking
Stop it.
Ball bag.
Stop it. Fuck it. Did you say what? Ball
Benson
bag?
drops another one. Yeah, Benson, the ball bag.
I told you
Okay.
you had what it takes to lose a decision.
You called it immediate. You were phenomenal.
That was the only one I got spot on.
100%.
Besides Pico.
Well, yeah. Thank God. Pico would be a
I'm
quick
so
suicide
glad-
at
I'm so
21
glad
if he
to
lost
see-
last night.
I'm so glad to see Henderson fucking lose.
Oh my God.
Tommy's loving it.
Yo, Tommy
I am
legit
too, actually.
hates.
I want all the
Legit,
guys
I'm-
that left the UFC for to go to Bellator. I want them all to lose.
Yeah,
Bet
I
you
was
want
just never
Lasarti to
sold
lose,
on
too.
him. Honestly,
Except
I was
Justin
never
Wren.
sold on him.
Stop it.
I was
Stop
never sold on him in WEC. I was not sold on him in the UFC. It's just something about him that just irks me the wrong way.
You just hate the fact that he represents two minorities, Tommy. All right, he's Asian as well
I
as
could
black,
give
and
two
you
shits less about
and
that.
you
I
just
could
you
give
want
two
to
shits
cut.
less about
That's
that.
how mad he makes you. You just want like you're boiling.
No, Tommy's mad because he won like a controversial decision against Edgar.
That's
I-
well,
Dude,
yep.
I seriously never liked him.
And
Like,
ladies and
when I
gentlemen,
say
I
we
didn't
have
like
found
him-
our reason.
Yo.
No, I didn't like him in the WEC. Come on, dude.
Circle
he got
for
kicked
the
in the
square.
face by a guy doing a John Woo move off the fucking cage. Are you kidding
I thank
me?
him for that. I thank him for that. That's like I give him the same $3 every month that I send to Forrest Griffin and Stephen Bonner.
He
for
defends
what they
against
did for
armbars by
MMA.
giving up another armbar.
Hey man,
Exactly.
it's sneaky.
You know,
It was the third one.
Like,
it was
no.
the third one he had to give up.
No,
it
but
was
we
like
can't
you
sit
give
here
up two
and
to
bash
take
Ben
third.
Henderson. Ben Henderson's done a lot in the sport. He's his time is
Yeah.
up. His time has passed. You can't take away what he's
Yep.
done.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Did he hurt
Good
his
for
knee
him.
early? I was waiting to ask both of you guys. Like, didn't he fall?
I don't know.
For no
was he
reason?
doing a casting couch? Was he doing a casting couch in the back, blowing Dana for his job back? Is that what?
Oh no, my
Jesus
sweet Lord!
Christ.
Casting couch,
Christmas.
Gabe Lesions. Like, are we going there?
There's a lady coming on.
It's a strong niche. I would imagine. Allegedly, I gotta put that out there. Whoa! Hashtag pause.
Yeah. Gomi lost because he has blonde hair, right?
We have not gotten to that part yet.
You're totally
to
shitting on the flow, Chris. He's gonna
There
lose
is
his
fucking
shit.
levels to this shit,
I
and
can't
you're
believe
fucking it up.
Oh, the fireball.
Go make
kid.
yourself a sandwich. Omar and I got this.
Oh.
Right now, all right, go make yourself a sandwich.
A half
learned
second
my
there, I
lesson.
thought you were going to say, I have to make him the sandwich, and I was about to mute everybody and just be like,
I've
for
learned
the
my
quiet
lesson.
portion of this show. Like,
I'm not
so
going to tell him that you
classy.
have to make him a sandwich. You already cut his grass.
I knew you were going there. Oh, fuck. How did I walk into that? Thank you, Tommy. Thank you.
That was a fucking layup.
It was, man.
I'm
It was
taking
a
my
softball down
bows
the
right
middle.
now.
You should be. The Reverend fire and brimstoned my ass.
And I
God
Aaron
damn it.
judged it right out of the fucking park.
Yo, he's on
Yeah,
fire.
and you also have struck out about 200 times, so
That's
it's
fine.
a perfect analogy.
You can't hit what you don't, the shots you don't take. So fuck it. You gotta go.
I'm not knocking Aaron
Exactly.
Judge. I'm just knocking Tommy.
But you can't knock me. You can't knock me.
That's half the show, bro.
We can have fun trying, though. We can have fun trying.
If he can't knock you, come on, man. I won't get up in the morning. I love the banter on
Yo,
chat.
our chat is fucking sick.
It's lit.
It's lit.
It's fucking lit as fuck. I'm telling you.
It really is. It's fucking
it's
sick,
crazy.
bro.
It's wild,
Pretty
man.
lit.
All right. Well,
No.
since Chris is already watching it, let's spin on off to the card that I don't think anybody fucking watched live on a channel that, like I said, you probably can't get unless you're in Siberia. The FXX card. The UFC went to Japan, dropped the ball on the channel, and it was actually a pretty goddamn exciting card for the no fucking promotion that it got. That was one hell of a card. Omar,
It's usually
did you
how
watch
it goes.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I flipped, back and forth between that and, the Antiques Roadshow that was on a better channel. So,
See, Omar's from a
really-
different area. He gets it.
they shit the
He gets
bed.
the
I'm
channel.
telling you, they shit the bed on this promotion. But you know what? In a weird way, though, did they? Because for, return on investment wise, they probably spent $3 in a stick of gum to promote
Yeah,
this. And if they made $5,
that's what I was saying last week. I was
Right?
like, they don't even need to promote anymore. Just put on a bunch of cards and, take your gate. Don't put any money into advertising.
And just, exactly, whatever sticks to the wall. And then stars will happen by themselves. And you just got to wait it out, right? Yeah. Let's see if they have pockets. WME does have deep pockets, I guess. Ari Emanuel doesn't seem to be freaking out at all.
Think it.
Put it this way,
You
there's
wouldn't think
enough
it lately.
people like us that are going to watch the show one way or another. And if they,
Exactly.
all they need is eyes on their fucking product. They get a couple guys to win and a buzz around that one or two guys. That's how they're doing it. That's their shitty business model. But
Well, I'll
will
tell you,
work in the
I'll tell
long
you where
run.
the buzz is right now. Gokhan Saki came
for
out
real.
and fucking was Gokhan Saki. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
but that ain't going to get him far in that division.
I'm not
It
sure.
doesn't
I mean,
matter.
touched.
Yo, you're
It
on
does
you're on
not
that tip,
matter.
and the friend of the podcast, Tyler King, I love him to death. He's on that tip too. I tweeted something midweek, and he kind of tried to chastise me for it, or just bust my balls on it. Like, what? Why aren't you fired up? I'm not fired up because my man can't stop a double leg. Like, I'm just not it is what it is. If you give
I'm
him
not
the same
knocking
people
him.
that make
I
you
give a
think-
guy credit, man. Like, he came
Yeah.
out and he fucking brought it. I'm not knocking anybody. Look, I joke around a lot, but anybody that gets inside a fucking cage and fights, they're,
for sure.
they're a different breed, for
Look,
sure.
do I think he's winning a belt in the UFC? No.
But that
But-
fight was exciting as fuck.
Yeah,
You know,
that,
he
that's
could take
what it
he could
is.
take a
He could-
shot.
Yes,
was.
he could bring exciting fights. He was awesome as a kickboxer. I mean, everybody's wanted to see him. I think he came into MMA 0-1. But, fuck, man, he came into the UFC on a big stage in Japan, and he did work.
Give him
Like,
Ozdemir.
the UFC would be stupid to put him up against a wrestler. It would just be dumb.
Give him
Like, just let
Ozdemir
him go
and give him
fucking
Manoa.
strike. Like, let's see interesting
Yeah.
fights. If it was Pride,
Yeah,
that's what they would do. They would just match up
For sure.
well and be like,
If it was Pride, they'd
Give
have
him a
him fight a
strike force.
700-pound gorilla, like literally a gorilla. And Gokhan, I'd have him at even money. He's a buzzsaw. Like, standing-wise, like, fuck it. But,
I mean, I think now...
give him a striker.
I think...
Give him strikers.
but he was
think
also
now-
letting himself get hit a lot. He was just open. It was all
Yeah,
offense
but that's
for
his
him.
thing, bro. You got to remember,
Yeah,
he's
that's
a fucking
crazy.
kickboxer.
Mm.
That's all you fucking do is stand there and get hit. There's no double legs in kickboxing. You know what I mean?
But I'm not.
So
he wasn't really defending against a double leg, but he wasn't defending against like high kicks and shit. He was just letting them go. He was all
probably
offense.
'cause he's
I
been
respect it.
high-kicked. He's been
Yeah.
high-kicked more times than you fucking used that old rotten crusty sock in the corner of your room. You know what I mean? He's good to
boy.
go.
Bro, that
Leave that
sock
sock
isn't
alone.
old and rotten. It's fucking. That's called a happy sock.
Let's
the
see, it's not a
happiest
sad
socks
sock.
of them all.
Exactly. Super excited.
He named it Brittany.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh, man. Is
How do
that
how do
cute?
you know? Tommy's got way too much inside information on the fucking happy
Yo,
sock.
Tommy's a
Am I
better
right?
hacker than I am, apparently. Like, this guy gets down deep. He's looking over log files. Like, he's finding your
Bro,
dirt
I'm
under
the
your
I'm the
nails.
reverend. I have a fucking direct
Jesus.
tap to the man
To the
upstairs that
source.
lets me know
To
these
the
things.
source. God damn it. I'm starting to believe.
You
You're
thought.
converting me. Jesus.
So, yeah, man. Honestly, it was great to see him come out and get the win. I mean, maybe now that he's in the UFC, he might line himself up with a camp and learn some wrestling. I mean, like I said, do I think he's going to win a belt? No. Do I think he's going to be an exciting fighter? Maybe even a gatekeeper for that division? Maybe.
Could he be a number 3? Because Ozdemir is. So fuck it, man. I mean, I'm kind of flip-flopping on my own.
Well, fuck. Maybe after
yeah.
that win, he might be number 1.
Who the fuck knows,
I mean,
man?
what the fuck?
As long as he tests clean, he'll be
Exactly.
better off than John Jones in that division. That's saying something.
Well, Jose Canseco's, is almost better off as fucking John Jones at this moment. At least
I'm telling you,
Canseco admitted
Cyborg is. And she pisses hot like crazy, like it's her job. She has an exemption. So. Fuck it.
Yeah, all right. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna stay away from these. Yeah, you're pushing a fucking seriously dangerous
I'm
envelope
trying.
right now. Bringing that
I'm
up.
trying. I'm trying, man.
Whoa!
I'm dangling the
Outta
yarn
here.
in front of the jungle cat. That's all I'm doing. I'm dangling that yarn in front of the tiger. That's all.
Grr. From the
That's
sideboard
all.
jokes for the evening.
Yo.
So let's spin off that one. Gokhan Saki got his first win in
Go
the
ahead.
UFC.
Thank you.
And let's
Yeah,
jump
please.
on to Takanori Gomi flopping in Japan against Dong Hyun Kim.
Yo,
Flop.
this had racial implications. Because
Flop.
I think Kim's Korean, right?
Yeah. So Omar
So-
just brought it there for no.
Yeah. Korea
not
just
North
beat
Korea.
Japan. In Japan. No, Korea beat Japan in Japan. Do you realize that Dong Hyun Kim just got a house and a car for life in South Korea? Like fuck it. Like he's a national hero. I'm telling you. They named it Internet
let me
Cafe.
ask you something. Is Gomi
after
done?
him.
Is he done?
He's
Yeah,
not
come
done.
on. What?
He's
fuck?
not done. Fuck
Gomi.
you.
He
They're
has blonde hair
gonna
now. Of
keep
course
him
he's done.
around for every Japanese card. He's gonna be 96, coming out to UFC Fight Night 437.
Yo, you can't
getting dusted.
suddenly dye your hair at age 40.
And not get away with it. You know what happens when you dye your hair at age 40? Exactly what happened to Takanori Gomi.
You just said it. That's it. Sealed,
100%.
signed, sealed, and delivered. You dye your hair
Yeah.
for the first time, bleached,
At
no
age
less,
40, yeah.
at age
At age
40.
40.
Like, you're not getting rid of
Yep.
the grays. You're just saying, like, yo,
Nope.
I'm going to be...
I'm gonna be the
Nope.
Japanese
just
Slim
think-
Shady.
When was the
Like, I'm
last
just gonna
time
go
he
for it.
fought? That's what I want to know. When was the last time
Against
Gomi fought?
against Oda Nobunaga in the War of Succession on the island of
And
Japan.
even better,
in
when
order
was the
to-
last time? When was the last time he won? Because I
Yeah,
don't know if
that's
it was the
another
last time
one.
he
But
fought.
I'm just saying the
Yeah.
last time he fought. I mean, holy shit! I was shocked when I saw his name on his card. I was like, wow, that guy's still alive.
No, I thought
I
it was
didn't
his
even know
son
he
who
was
had
still
the same
kicking.
name. I was hoping.
and he
it
had
was his
blonde
son.
hair for some
Yeah.
reason, but he still looks like he's 21, for what it's worth.
That's just crazy. Yeah, that's
So, Omar,
Asians,
what-
man.
What do you think's next for Dong Hyun Kim? Huh?
Honestly, I wasn't. I mean, what are you doing? You're beating up basically a trumped up, like grappling.
What's
dummy
next?
At this point.
What's next is what should have been. Before when he fought Gomi, he should have been fighting who he's going to fight next, whoever that might be. There's no
exactly.
reason
Like
for
this should never have happened.
Well, hence
they
the reason
trotted him
why
out.
I asked, what do you think is
Yeah.
next there, fucking Chip?
I mean, he could just keep on. They
fuck
keep him
yourself.
on the payroll, beating up old faded Japanese stars. Maybe Shinya Yoki can be
Maybe
brought
he'll
in
get
for
in
the
there
next
with
Japan.
Sakuraba next.
Oh, fuck you! I knew you were going there.
Oh,
Son of a
God,
bitch.
all the hate for Saku. I can't.
It's not
I'm
even the
telling
hate.
you.
It's you guys cape up for Sakuraba so fucking hard,
Well,
and he was
Because he was the man.
it was such an
okay.
egregious
Fair.
slight
fair.
in that
But he was
bracketing.
still like a regular guy. He would have lost to a lot of fighters,
Not at his
including
weight class.
Anderson Silva.
He just never fought at his weight class. All right, he just kept on trying to punch above his weight, like
So
post-war
Anderson Silva
Japan.
would have beat him, is what you're saying? Like 100%.
Stop it. I hate you, man. We were with it on the Gomi and the dyeing the hair.
Speaking
We were seeing
of
eye to eye.
Anderson Silva, wait a minute. Speaking of Anderson Silva, does he have a fight against fucking Kelvin Gastelum coming up in Shanghai?
I hope not.
I don't know.
I
The
hope
UFC's
not.
doing a terrible
I
job
think
of
it
promoting
does.
these Asian cards.
I think he does. I actually think he has.
It's
a fight
retribution
against
for
Anderson
that
Silva.
contract. They're just fucking him because of the contract now. They're like, oh, you want to stick around for that long? Well, here, toma. And it's just giving him killer after killer where he should be getting dusted. For fuck's sake.
So he's still
But he's
staying
not,
in
though.
the
He's
middleweight
not getting
division,
dusted.
though.
He will.
He's still
Against
staying in the
Gastelum,
middleweight
he's gonna
division.
get dusted.
Yeah, but so Gastelum's still going to stay in the middleweight division after getting his.
I would
ass
for
beat.
easy work. Put me in for 100 at
You
185.
think he got
if I'm
his
facing
ass
LA.
beat? He lost, but he didn't get his. He did okay. He had success. He didn't tap the strikes.
No.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Oh, the teammate, no less. Jesus, the extended teammate.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm not
Dirty.
even. That's not even a dig, yo. Everything can't
Dirty.
be like that. It can't be like.
No,
fucking,
that
It
was
is,
a
no.
fucking dig, right, Omar?
That
was a dig,
100%.
wasn't it?
That was 1,000% a dig.
It wasn't though.
A
It's more or less
1,000%
like
a dig.
Gastelum doesn't deserve to be saying he got his ass beat. If you're saying like Branch had success against Rockhold, but then he tapped the strikes, Gastelum didn't, and he had success early.
What a dirty move.
Weidman didn't tap
Fucked
to a
up.
fucking rear naked choke either after getting fucking stunned by a slap, like your boy Connor.
Oh,
Stunned
no,
by a
no,
slap.
come on, guys.
Bro, have you ever
Guys.
been stalked and slapped? Have you ever been stalked
Yeah.
and slapped in your life? You have
You
no
know
idea.
what?
I mean-
Dana White
You
got
know?
stopped and slapped. He wasn't fucking dizzy.
You're
And
right.
he has Meniere's disease. That's
Dana
saying
White.
something. 'cause
Yeah.
He gets dizzy when he pees.
Dana White.
Crazy.
Did you see how red he got when he was talking during the
Oh
Floyd
God, he
presser?
gets red when he talks about
hubba.
I have alcohol.
That's
please.
not a normal
Hubba,
human
hubba.
being.
Oh man.
That guy's
So,
blood
next
pressure
fight?
is through the fucking roof.
Next fight, guys.
So
Next fight.
yeah, but that
No.
is pretty goddamn funny that fucking Calvin's gonna be fighting Anderson Silva. I
Somebody
actually
hates Silva.
just saw that.
You know who
yeah.
it seems is doing the matchmaking now? Like secretly, I feel like Rich Franklin is doing Anderson Silva's matchmaking. now. I feel like he's in the back, like, yo, Dana. Like, hold on, I got a perfect idea. And then, like, Joe Silva's not around. So Dana's like, fuck it, that's a great idea. It just seems like he's getting back at him, the long game. For Rich Franklin's over there playing chess in one FC. Just like, yo.
So yeah,
Texted
so that's
him.
set up for the Shanghai card. It's probably going to be on
God.
fucking Women's Network or some other fucking network.
OWN. It's going to be
I
on
mean-
OWN. Oprah's going to be doing
Well,
commentary.
you know what? Speaking of networks, before we finish the rest of this card off, the UFC only has a couple weeks to renew their contract with Fox. There's only a couple weeks left.
And they're putting on
So-
these bangers? Great idea.
So
Whoever's running
I
that
don't think
show.
they have any
Yeah,
plan.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's really making me wonder. Do you think Showtime is actually going to happen?
Maybe
do.
are they keeping it under wraps? Maybe, right? What do you think, Chris?
I think that there's a 0% chance that they're going to renew anything until the contract is up first. Like they're not going to like not play the market and posture that way. You know, so it's normal to
Gotcha.
let the contract expire. But I'm sure there's got to be some negotiating window where, you know, they're allowed to negotiate before the contract is up. Just because, like, what are they going to do about in the meantime? You know, they're not going to give themselves a 1 week window. Say, like, there's one card this week and then a card in a week or two. Fox Sports, you know, there's a lot that goes into it. A lot of guys are employed by Fox.
Are they gonna like?
You know,
It's gonna be like a vote to raise the debt ceiling. Like hold on, this will last like 3 weeks, and then we'll revisit it after
you know what? I don't
winter
think it's
session.
smart. I don't think it's smart for them to re-sign with Fox. I don't think that Fox really did too much for them. Really, the ratings.
They should sign with
Netflix
or Vice Sports. Fuck it, they should just go all out.
Well,
I
but
think
the
swear-
relationship with Showtime is there, though.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, but
And I
here's
think
the
Vice-
problem. Where are you going to
Vice
have
might
the
be
Ultimate
HBO.
Fighter? You're not going to have the Ultimate Fighter on Showtime.
Who the fuck cares? Contender
Actually,
series.
you know
but
what?
you could
Maybe
have it
they
on. You could
should.
have it on fucking CBS, whatever
No,
network.
you know
CBS
what?
owns.
No,
They probably own
no.
10.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Yeah, they do.
It should be on Showtime because you don't have to bleep shit out. It can be seen as is. But so you know what? I retract that statement. It should be
I want
on
to see
Showtime,
if somebody
and I-
Yeah,
comes
like
on
that's another.
somebody else.
That's a
I
good
want to
point.
see
Like
it.
I would fucking love
Exactly.
the Ultimate Fighter if it was on Showtime.
Imagine
It
Chris
would-
Lieben on Showtime. Let's think about that. Or
Oh,
Junie
no.
Browning on Showtime.
Yeah, we could go on about this. Nate Diaz, you know, like
Jesus
Well, I
Christ.
actually
Bobby
had-
Southworth.
I had the-
Remember Bobby
I had
Southworth?
the-
Fuck.
I had the
Remember
DVD.
his ass?
I had
nobody's
had
even
the
watching this
DVD.
season of Ultimate Fighter.
No, they're not. And you know what? It's a shame. But I actually had
Yeah.
the DVD with Junie Browning uncut, and
Yeah.
man, it was funny.
He's a wild man. He's a fucking train wreck. It's like LeVar Ball doing MMA if they put that show on Showtime. It'd just be like craziness, but even worse.
So let's, I mean, we're definitely going to keep a close eye on that to see what's going on with it. I really hope they don't re-sign with Fox, and I hope that they go to Showtime where they can actually, because look, I mean, Showtime did well with Strikeforce. I mean, it did really well with Strikeforce. It did well enough that Dana White, who always said,
Bought
I
them.
will never have a women's division in the fucking UFC, ends up having a women's division in the UFC. And if it wasn't for Strikeforce, that wouldn't fucking happen.
They
So-
do what they can. They do really well. They did really well with the talent they had. Like, he was a genius, and he still is. I mean, he's still making big moves, Coker. You know, but I mean, Showtime or who else? And is that fact going to make Showtime try to lowball? Because I think they're in a prime position to really negotiate. Like, UFC's in a bad spot right now, leverage-wise, to hammer out content deals, I think. Because ESPN's not the outlet it was. Fox has really been lukewarm, I feel, with regards to what it's done to push the brand.
Because
who else
Fox
is out
is
there?
not, it's not a combat sports network. Fox is baseball. Fox is football. Fox
I've seen-
is fucking
I've-
NASCAR racing.
Come on. I've seen enough episodes of Cops on Fox that there's enough fisticuffs flying where I feel like they could really get
So
away
wait,
with
what are you saying? Junie Browning should have his own show on Fox? Is that what you're saying?
Right, he should be a cop with Steven Seagal, and they should just fucking bust
no.
people like running. Yo, right?
Yo,
I'll buzzer myself on that one. I mentioned Steven Seagal.
These
I got
chicks
it.
are going
Okay.
at it. Andrade and fucking.
I love it's like 3 days ago. Shit.
I mean,
This is great.
this is the worst part. I was just getting
I
to
know.
that right now.
I
So,
know.
as the
So I
fucking
gave you your
man who
fucking
needs a
segue.
sandwich-
Shut
Segue.
up.
As
Yeah,
a man who
good
needs
segue,
a sandwich just fucking gave us a segue into the Andrade Claudia Gadelha fight. We all knew that Jessica Andrade was going to win. So does she get a shot at the champ, or does she
Yes.
get
Yeah,
put
why
back
not?
on the shelf?
Why the fuck not?
Yo,
Who else is going to
They
get
might-
their shot at this point?
if she doesn't fight the champ, she's got to rematch. This has to be a rematch just because of the fight. Fucking these chicks are going at it.
Yeah,
I'll watch
they
it.
went
again.
bananas. They did.
No, you know what? It was a really good fight. You know, it's sad that the UFC doesn't push the women's divisions more because you get some really good fights out of them. I mean, holy shit, you really do.
They fought like the UFC told them that whoever wins gets free steroids. That's how intensely, like, they just went bananas.
Whoever wins gets a dick as big as Cyborg's. That's
Oh,
what,
my
Yo.
Gets the transition surgery. Whoever wins gets the full package. Is covered by insurance.
No.
Whatever it is. I'm just playing, guys. Come on, it's all jokes. Calm down.
I'm trying to tee up Chris with every single one of these, and he's just whiffing.
No,
man.
He's staying away. He's being a choir boy right now to the Reverend. He's being the Reverend's choir boy right now.
Ooh.
Yo.
I'm just watching this fight, man.
And Chris just finished. So with that,
fucking guys.
With that, we'll go to the main event. Ovince St. Preux versus Yushin Okami.
Ovince Von
wins
Flu.
by. Holy fuck! I've
right?
never seen this many Von Flu chokes in my entire life, and it's amazing that the fucking choke got named after a guy who was on The Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah. And like right a notch above Junie Browning, in my opinion. He seems he seems like he hates his brother. Doesn't he? Like
I think he's like he reminds me of like a Diaz, but not good at fighting.
He was on Ozarks, that show. Like he was on there working at the Blue Cat.
Such a good show, by the way.
Great
was
show.
He the guy
he looks like an
was
extra.
he the guy that jumped out of the fucking window in Chicago? Is that who he is?
No, he's too pretty. That was way too classy and urbane. No, this looks like one of the guys that had like that weird homosexual encounter towards the end of the show. Spoilers, sorry guys, but there's gay buzz stuff that happens later in the show, which is totally okay. Nothing wrong with that, but it happens. But this guy looks like a crazy
not that there's anything
gay
wrong
redneck.
with
that. Exactly, but this guy looks like a crazy gay redneck. Von Flu does anyway.
Is there?
And he's got a choke named after him.
Yeah, is there such thing? I don't know if they exist.
Okay. But how do you get Von Flu
happened,
choked? That's what I want to know.
Well,
how did that happen?
Ovince St. Preux has the most Von Flu chokes.
Von Flu chokes?
Yeah,
Von
dude, that's a tongue twister. He has the most in UFC history. I mean, so it's got to work. Like, look at the Russian dude who's pulling off the Ezekiel choke.
Ezekiel's from the bottom.
Yeah,
fucking,
I mean.
Yeah.
I guess it works. I mean,
it's like a go-go platter, though.
Okami.
It's like Sasquatch for grappling. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a go-go. Like, who the fuck? Okami, bro, come on, man. You let all of Japan down at this point. I feel like they really...
Well, dude, he should not be fighting light heavyweight. I mean, he shouldn't be fighting at all anymore, but he should not be fighting light heavyweight.
I'm sure he should be on a King of the Cage card at 185. That's what I feel like. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but like I think at this stage in his career, you know, like come on, man. Or like maybe ONE FC. Wouldn't he be great for ONE FC?
Sir. Our guest
I know.
is a King of the Cage
like,
fighter.
No, it's a great organization for what it is, and I feel they'll even tell you like, hey, listen, you know, they'd love to have Yushin Okami, but doesn't Yushin Okami belong in like a ONE FC out there? You know what I mean?
He's done.
Like,
I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that it's worth risking his health and life.
If Roger Huerta
anymore.
still gets fights at ONE FC, then I think Yushin Okami can still get fights in ONE FC. Can we?
Yeah,
at least...
but what bothers me is Yushin Okami, like 8 years ago, would have beaten the shit out of Ovince St. Preux.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel. Yeah.
No.
You know. What?
Yushin Okami is a failed football player that is just too athletically talented. Going back to my, you know.
Yushin Okami is? There's football in Japan?
Holy shit.
I was going to say, I'm like, what the fuck?
St. Preux. No, but St. Preux would never lose to Okami.
Yeah.
You know, like Okami, even in his prime, I don't think is beating a guy like St. Preux.
The thing is, I think you could take a full-on tackle from Ovince St. Preux.
Wait a minute, time out. You also think Henzo in his prime couldn't beat fucking Anderson Silva, so your credibility is shot to shit.
Yeah, that makes... Please. That does not attack any credibility here, my friend. That's like... I'm not the only one who thinks that way. I think most people would agree
there's
with
only
that.
one other person who thinks that way, and he takes pictures of his dick with a remote.
Who do we have on the line?
Yeah, we got Pete calling from New Jersey.
And we seem
I think
to
that
have
was a
lost
wrong
our
number.
caller.
Yeah, I think it was a wrong number. Sorry, hold on a second. Yeah, I called it back. That's what I heard on the other line. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I went with the hot read, didn't screen them. That's on me. My apologies. I was getting excited. I thought maybe it was Eric potentially from New England,
Boston.
maybe getting him on there, but squeezing him in before the caller that we had scheduled, the guest. But my apologies. I think I handled that well though. Once I realized what was happening, gave it the ass.
I just love how you can hear a fucking pin drop as soon as the call came in.
I was like, hold on. Yo, I'm a little slow. It is late in the day for me, but I was like, oh, fuck. X mark, done. Goodbye. Fuck out of here. That weak ass shit.
It was the same sound that all the Connor fans made when he got TKO'd by a fucking 40-year-old man. It was the same fucking sound. Ding.
Jesus Christ. It was the same sound my jaw made when Roy Nelson shot for a takedown at Bellator. Let's keep it topical, right? Like, holy shit. Let's bring it back to my boy Roy. Holy shit!
I completely lost my train of thought with that.
You were
phone
agreeing
call,
with me by saying that Yushin Okami
that Anderson Silva would be
in
Henzo in his prime. You just
Fuck
said no.
never.
He was talking about how Anderson Silva.
Both of them
never.
in their prime. Henzo Gracie makes light work of that. All right, like Kobayashi. Just
light work.
Light
I
work.
was thinking about what you just said.
Light
he
work.
would put him on his back.
I don't know what.
Put him on his
I
back.
would even. I don't know.
Easily put him on his back.
There's no
would
way.
just smash him for fucking.
Yeah.
Fucking guy.
1,000%.
For 2 10-minute rounds and
yes.
1 5-minute round. That's what he would do.
Yeah, if we're doing it in like Pride rules, oh hell yeah. With that long first round, Anderson Silva remembers that, didn't Daiju Takase give him trouble for fuck's sake? Rio Chonin fucked his shit. Henzo goddamn Gracie.
What Anderson would be doing would be looking for Steven Seagal somewhere out in the crowd. Sensei? What are you, Sensei?
No. Yo, he'd be like, yo, this is much harder than that Indian that I wrestled in the Amazon.
You guys are trashing, dude, way too much, man. Silva's the fucking, he's like the GOAT. Besides Nick Diaz, but
what?
I mean, come on.
The goat got knocked out.
Yeah.
Not
Yikes.
senseless.
All right. Anderson Silva won the tournament, didn't he? He's the
Bollocks.
from two D-bags beside it.
Hold on, that tourney. That's what that tournament was.
You didn't consult
gone
me
mad with power. I've gotten mad with power.
You made an executive decision on what to ban and what not to ban.
I'm telling you, bro, that tournament.
Hey, he's the man. He's the
Straight
man
up.
with the fucking buzzer, bro.
I'm telling you, man. And yeah, I'm. You know what? I consider myself remember the talking head for the Legend of the Hidden Temple? That's me. So I'll rock.
What the fuck was that? Gomek or something like that?
Yes,
Gomek?
I'm telling you. The 1% of me that's Mexican, probably somewhere. I'll take the Aztec blood.
Speaking of old time Nickelodeon, a good friend of ours, Scott Brennan, we're thinking about getting a podcast network together. He just had Mark Summers on his awesome podcast, Verbal Shenanigans.
Phenomenal.
And what a fucking blast of the past it was to hear him talking to Mark Summers and talking about Double Dare and stuff like that. So guys, every listener that's out there, look up Verbal Shenanigans on iTunes. He gets some great guests on there. He's even had the Miller brothers on as, baseball players and musicians. It's a great podcast to listen to. Love to give a shout out to Scott. He's a big supporter of our podcast, and we're a big supporter of his.
We have our caller on the line.
Yes.
Diana?
Hey.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Diana. Let me give you a little intro here. So we have Diana. I hope I'm pronouncing your last name right. Karavas? Is that right?
Karavas. Close enough.
All right. Well, yeah. I
don't let him off the hook,
wasn't
Diana.
as bad as
Don't let him off the hook.
Wasn't as bad as you thought. Yeah.
No, don't.
She is a 3-1 fighter out of Dante Rivera, BJJ. Let me ask you something, Diana. Are you trying to be the Donald Cerrone of women's MMA with as many fights as you had this summer? Good Lord.
I guess.
Yeah.
I just love fighting. I train every day, like
You think?
as I'm in a fight camp, so I'm always ready. I take whatever they give me.
Oh, my God. I mean, holy crap. You fought almost every month this summer.
I did, and I did a lot of jiu-jitsu tournaments in between, so it's a lot more.
Really?
That's incredible. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What did you do this summer, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Got fat. I got fat, and Diana was fucking people up. Like that's basically what I got from the conversation.
Man, oh man.
Jesus.
Hey, man,
Oh, my God.
I'm training.
I mean, do you have another fight set up? Like, are you fighting tomorrow?
She's fighting right now.
She probably has
Tommy.
3.
Right now. She's fighting right now. She's on the phone.
I did. I just finished dating and I'm home, but I have a super fight at Rise Submission Invitational October 15th.
Wow,
Well,
already.
can you say that again? I couldn't even hear you. What'd you say?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a super fight October 15th for Rise Submission Invitational. It's in Westbury, New York. So I have that for now.
Omar, isn't that up by you?
That's in shouting distance. Do we know who you're facing?
I believe it's Tanisha Tennant. It was the girl that I was supposed to fight for my first amateur MMA bout, but it got canceled. So now I'm fighting her in jiu-jitsu. Hope to fight her in MMA soon too, though.
Gotcha. And where's she out of? What gym does she train at?
She trains at Budokan, I believe. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's in New York.
Yep. No, you're doing a better job than Tommy did with your name, so God bless you. Fucking way to go. Gotcha.
So, Diana,
tough camp out there.
Give our listeners a little bit of a background about you, where you're from. I mean, we know you're from Greece, but when you came to the U.S., what brought you to the U.S.?
Definitely. I was born and raised in Greece. Decided to move to the U.S. 4 years ago. I came here. I've always loved MMA. I always followed it since back in the day. And it was something that I wanted to do, so I moved here and I started training. I had to obviously work and survive for the time being, so I had a lot of setbacks, on and off training, but eventually I got it right. You have to just never give up. You have to keep trying no matter how many times you fall. So here I am, made my amateur debut in May, and I'm like 3-1 now. And I have, this is only the beginning. You guys are going to see a lot more. You remember the name.
Yeah, well, we're along for the ride for sure. Exactly where do you, what are your plans for the future? How soon do you think before you go pro?
I think next year I'm going to go pro for sure. For sure. I've talked with Dante. He agrees to sometime next year. I don't know when exactly. Injuries happen, setbacks happen, so I can't give you exactly the time frame, but I'm looking next year for sure. Whether it's in January or whether it's in May, it's going to happen.
Who are you looking to fight for as a pro?
Most likely we'll fight for Ring of Combat. It just really depends. Dante handles all that, so he would get me into the organization. He knows a lot of people, so it could be either one.
Now, we love Ring of Combat. A few of my teammates fight for Ring of Combat. It's a great organization,
Mm-hmm.
They treat their fighters
really
well,
is.
too, is what I've heard, yeah. So
it really
you're going to be in good hands.
It's a great venue. I was there 2 weeks ago. 3 of my teammates fought. They all won. It was a great night, and, everybody there is great. So I would like to fight for them, so now we just have to, find an opponent.
Yeah. Now, I know you mentioned that the hardest part about MMA for you is cutting weight. And then I also read that your plan was to move to 135 when you go pro. How do you plan on handling that? You just going to diet, nutrition better?
Yes, absolutely. My strength and conditioning coaches, Dante and everybody is trying to get me on track with my diet. I'm going to work with my strength and conditioning coach's wife, which she's a nutritionist, so she's going to help me out with everything. I already talked to her. We're already trying to get my weight lower and just trying to be around a diet where I'm not suffering and hate cutting, and I'm able to eat, stuff that I want.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure fighting once a month doesn't help. That's got to be the toughest part, having to cut weight once a month.
I make it happen regardless, but it's definitely like a challenge for me. That's why when I have like a week off, I'm like, okay, let me relax till next time.
Yeah, a week off.
3 weeks away. 3 weeks away. I'm gonna relax for a week.
Yeah. Gotta love it though. That's people with this kind of drive, they're the ones that make it.
Exactly.
Promoters love that too, right? Promoters got to be looking at that the same as we are and going, wow, she's dependable. She doesn't crap out of fights. She's looking for bouts. That's gonna do wonders as well.
No, yes, definitely. I mean, I'll take any. I'm all for the challenge. I don't want to be known as that person where they pick and choose my opponents and this and that. Like I'm all for the challenge. I work hard and I want to put my skills to test. So
is 135 where you're going to stay, or are you going to maybe stay at 145 too?
I feel comfortable in either one, 145 or 135. I mean, next time I'll do 135, it's going to be like a little different, so let's see how I feel then. But ultimately, I feel great at 145 as well. I don't think I have an issue. And, I'm a strong girl, and I can hang with girls in that division, even though my Dante tells me to just stay at 135. I feel comfortable at either one.
So you got to become the first woman's champ. That's what you're telling us. I think that's what
it sounds like.
Exactly.
That's the plan.
I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I'm gonna be like Diana Karavas.
Nice.
There you go. I love the fact that you don't want a nickname. I read that as well. That's something to me, that sticks out.
Yeah. My name's gonna be known, so I want it to just be my name.
But what is it I read about? What is it?
Right.
The Nap Queen? Is that just something that people,
I don't know. I did an interview with this guy, and he just, I don't know why. I told him, like, I don't want a nickname. He's like, the notorious napper. I'm like, why? Why did you do that?
I'm sure you're going to get asked that a lot.
She has both eyes, so I don't get the Fetty Wap comparison. Like, there's nothing there. I don't get it at all. It makes no sense to me. Like, what this guy did he do it? Did he totally just do it like without even running that by you? He's like, oh yeah, I'll just punch his son. Like,
yeah.
That's ridiculous. Yeah. Yo.
In other words, she's like, stop bringing that up. No more.
Yeah, 100%. Write a letter. No, we'll take it down. We'll get it. Yeah, we'll just send hate.
We're on the job.
Whoever did that, exactly.
Oh, hey, I mean, if it works, it works. Nap Queen, that's pretty cool. I mean, everybody's got a nickname,
Yeah.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
No. Exactly.
Nick and Nate Diaz don't have nicknames.
True.
Tommy.
Can we not?
Right.
Can we not? We have a guest. Can we not?
I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah. Pay attention to my guest.
That's right. Pay attention to Diana. That's who we need to pay attention to.
There we go.
You know me. I like attention.
Oh, man.
So, Diana,
I'm surprised Tommy hasn't made his joke already.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Good
So
man.
Diana, you're with Dante's. So do you live in Jersey or
Yeah.
I know it says you live in New York, but
I used to live in New York and I used to commute, but I'm like all in this sport, so everything my life goes based on this. So I just moved here because it's much more convenient, and I had to. I couldn't drive 2 hours. I drove 2 hours back and forth every day, and that,
yeah, my coach drives 2.5, 3 hours a couple days a week just to go teach at Matt Serra's gym. So I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's brutal, especially with traffic and everything. Like I could be resting.
Resting, you don't know how
with
to
your
rest.
Schedule.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
your
right.
schedule, you
You
could
don't
be
know how to
fighting.
rest.
I don't.
Let's be honest.
That's my problem.
Yo.
That's my problem. At one point, they were literally telling me, like, go home. Why are you here? Why are you here?
That's what makes
Well,
champions, though.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
you know
I
what?
was
If
just
you
going to
ever
say, that's the mindset you need in this sport.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
If you sign a contract with Bellator, you can rest a lot because their big names only get to fight like once every 3 years.
You can't
so.
slander a potential organization.
No, she's about to go pro. You can't shit on anybody here. Anybody that wants to
like
sign
Bellator, word.
money.
I'll sign up for Bellator and fight once
I'm
every 6
signing
months
for her.
triple
With
the
no-
money.
with-
like
I'm forging her signature. Like it's over. Like with no nickname, getting her
I
paid.
don't know. Wherever I fight, I feel like I don't know. I don't really care like which organization I'm gonna fight for a pro, as long as they give me good money. That's all I care about.
There you
I
go.
don't care
There you go.
to have, like,
You answered the question for us because I was definitely going to ask that.
Well, I mean, to be honest,
UFC or Bellator. I ask everybody that.
To be honest, I was watching.
Whatever.
Well, I was watching. I was watching Diana's fights before we did the show, and you're in Invicta material 100%. Honestly.
Yeah.
They're silly if they don't throw an offer. They're silly if they don't do that.
Oh yeah, I would definitely. Once I turn pro, once the day comes, I'll definitely look around and see, who has the more,
the ducats. Ducats. Diana's about the ducats.
Who's got the cheddar?
Who's got the bags?
Can't blame you for that though. If it's a job, you're putting in work. You better get paid for it.
Exactly.
Jesus,
yeah,
exactly.
The fighter life isn't easy. So, and I know I could bring a lot to the table for the, fight organization. So I have to be, picky. I can't be picky now because I'm basically nobody. But one day I'm gonna be somebody. So I'm gonna be like, let me see.
Just don't take any Ryzen offers to fight Gabby Garcia because she likes to fight girls that are around your weight class. You're a little bit younger than what she likes to fight, but
Oh, God.
She's half the age of what Gabby likes to fight. Let's be honest. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't think I'm around the age limit that she fights. I think she fights like way older women.
You're not retired.
30,
You're not retired, is what you're saying. Good. Okay, that's good to know.
she likes to fight the ones that are about a year away from AARP. You know what I mean?
A year away.
They're just right there.
That last lady was on a Japanese pension. All right, she was collecting monthly checks.
I can't even believe that they allowed that fight to happen. Like it was.
Japan is a wild game.
It's Japan.
Japan is a lawless game. All right. It's like Baltimore.
If they paid me a lot of money, I would fight her too. Don't get me wrong, but I don't even.
Yeah, I was gonna
say. No, don't do that to yourself. That's not fair.
I would put money on that fight.
Hey,
but maybe she might whoop that ass though and get paid to do it. So you never know.
She would. She has better stand up than Gabby does.
Yeah,
right now.
come on, Gabby Garcia is
100%.
a stiff. I don't think that she could go past 3 minutes either.
No.
Because I think they would probably put something. I think they would
I got
put
your back,
something
Diana.
But no, I think they would put something in the water of Gabby's opponent to make sure that Gabby wins. That's
So
what
Diana
I
brings
think.
bottled water.
Oh, stop.
Problem solved. Problem solved. Diana's like, I got this. If it's good money, if it's about the check, I'm about that life. That's kind of what I'm getting,
absolutely.
and I love it. Exactly.
But not only about the check, I'm all for the scramble, and I like.
And it's the opportunity too, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't. Not that I don't. I mean, I want to win every fight, but obviously, like, I'm not going to be picky and say like, oh no, she's too big, or no, she's just, no. I want to fight her. I want to prove everybody that I'm the best. So I have to fight everybody,
You hear that, Tommy? Gabby Garcia is not safe.
Nobody's safe.
Hey,
She is not safe.
I'm coming for everybody.
I like to hear that.
Exactly.
There
There's no female born on two legs. Borrowing a saying from Enzo Gracie. Nothing walking around
Now,
on two legs.
who would be your dream fight right now? If you could pick one person in mixed martial arts to lock the cage door with, who would it be?
Okay, so you mean for the future when I'm pro and I have like experience in everything, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Amanda Nunes.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'd sign on for that, and I think you would win, honestly.
How are your sinuses?
I like that.
How are your sinuses, Diana? That's my question, though. First off,
am because I couldn't hear you guys.
How are your sinuses right now? That's the first thing.
You're not going to pull out. Amanda Nunes might pull out of that fight.
Yeah, she might get a cold and be like, I'm done. I can't walk.
But I love that. I love the confidence right there, too.
Yeah, but I think she would win now. Honestly, I think she could be Amanda Nunes now.
True.
100%.
I swear to God.
True. She said true.
I'm not kidding.
I love it.
I had a dream one day. I woke up and I remember my dream, and it was me and Amanda Nunes facing off. I was like, you know what? This is gonna happen one day. And you know what?
There you go. Visualization right there. Just know that you heard it here on Pride Rules podcast first.
Exactly.
2 years later.
Shameless plug.
Memories. Every memory in Facebook I'm going to post about it.
We're going to be along for the ride either way.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but Diana can go the distance. That's the thing. She can go the distance without getting tired. Like I said, I was watching her fights earlier today. She doesn't look like she gets tired. Amanda looks like she gets tired, like around the middle of that second round. You know what I mean?
Amanda only fights like once a year. We got like at this rate, she's gonna have like 10 fights by Christmas.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here.
I don't know.
She's gonna fight Santa Claus.
Like,
fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, I really don't know. I can't stop. Dante was telling me I'm possibly going to just fight in December, take a few months off, focus on jiu-jitsu because I have a few tournaments coming up. I might do Worlds. So.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So I might fly out to California in December. But so that now I'm just going to focus on jiu-jitsu more, like to get more technical and everything. But I'm thinking about fighting December again. And that's going to be, I asked for immediate rematch with this girl that I just fought because it's only fair to me that I get that rematch because I know I'm going to
That was a good fight. That was a really good fight.
It was a really good fight, but I should have finished it. I should have finished it. I had the opportunity twice, and that's why I'm like I'm going to take it a little bit into consideration that I need to work on my jiu-jitsu. So. As I prepare for Worlds, I'm just going to get ridiculously better at jiu-jitsu, and next time around, it's not going to be like, you ain't getting away with it.
The timing works.
No,
I'm looking at, she's that lady's fighting in October here that I'm looking at, so that would work out for December.
Exactly.
Meet up between the two of you, right? Heard it here first.
I already talked to them, and they said that they're working on it. Because she's from Colorado, so I have to figure out, how they're getting or whatnot. But
you're like, I'm coming out to Cali. I'm going to stop off in Colorado.
Yeah.
In December.
There you
go.
Stop here, right? beat her up and go to my.
Make that cash.
That would be a good rematch because I don't know if you guys watched the fight, but I watched the video of the fight. I mean, it was a really good fight. I mean, I think it could have went either way.
Yeah,
but a
lot
rematch
of people say that. A lot of people say that it could have been either way. I don't. I mean, you know, I would love to have gotten the decision, you know, because I was the one attempting to finish the fight most of the time. You know, I was there to fight. So, but with that being said, you know, I leave it to the judges, you know, to give the result.
Anything could happen. Yeah. You take it out of your hands at that point.
Well, yeah, you know what? It's tough with the amateurs because you know you're fighting 3 rounds, but you're only fighting 3 minutes a round. You know, so really you just ran out of time. That's really all that it was. That's it.
Because I do 5-minute rounds. When I'm sparring, when it's sparring day, I do 5-minute rounds, and no less than that. Like they will not let me have the huge sometimes. so I'm used to, you know, knowing where to sort of go more, you know, finish or whatever. So I'm used to that time. When I'm running 3-minute rounds, it's so short, and I run out of time, you know. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I'm in a school where I believe they should have a 10-minute first round and then a 5-minute, you know, or vice versa.
Yeah.
That's just me. You know, like, let the fight go.
I like that though. And I was, you know, I watch a lot of videos in old school and stuff like that, and I love the concept where they used to just fight with no time limit.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
And like, honestly,
you can tell our namesake, the Pride Rules namesake says it all. Like we're old school. We love that.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just for me that proves you there. Like whoever I go to who wants it more. Like, you know, tired, and like both players are tired. They, you know, if they're not knocked out or submitted, they keep going till one of the players. That's a real fight.
Yeah, it's more of a fight. It's more, you need to be a better martial artist in that situation. I also believe there should be a ring, but that's a whole other ball game for me.
Yeah. Yeah, the cage is, I mean, I don't know. I love it.
It has its advantages.
Yeah.
It has its advantages, but I think it benefits the wrestler too much.
Yeah, it does. I never experienced it till my last fight, so, you know, it happens. Similar.
Well, training at Dante's, you're going to be 100% prepared, no matter what. You know, with all the guys that are coming in and out of there to help train, Frankie, Sean Tees. I mean, good God.
Yeah, we have a lot of pro fighters. It's, you know, ridiculous, and all the guys there, like, it's never an easy day, and I'm so blessed with that. Like, they always push me. You know, I've never, like, every time I feel like I'm being pushed to a new level, and that's key. You know, it's never easy round, and like, even though I'm a girl, like, they you know, sometimes, like, they give it to me, and, you know, it's a fight game. Like, I don't want to be treated like, and, like, we're equals when we're in there, you know? Like, if I'm going to punch you hard as fuck, best believe he's going to come back, you know? Like, yeah.
I love it.
So now, you're training. Do you train with more guys, or do you train with more girls when you're in your fight camp?
I train with more guys, but I do train, like, Amanda Levy, I train with a few other girls from, like, Ricardo Maida or Nicotone, so that's good. Like, we're all, like, affiliated, so they come help me out, I help them out, so it's great that I do have the option, you know? Like, there is girls. and we are flexible. Like we, they come in the gym and we work in the cage. So I do work with girls, but primarily it's just guys at the gym. I'm like the only fighter girl at the gym right now.
Holding it down.
Yeah.
The pioneer. I like that. Being a pioneer. Still in their sport.
Yeah, but you see,
I love the
it's good
attitude, though. It's great.
But it's good that she trains with a lot of guys because I'm sure they're bigger and stronger and faster, so she's more 100% prepared when she steps in that cage. That's why I think if you get a rematch with this girl, I think you're going to end up beating her.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
I'm honestly, every time I go into a fight, I'm like, I just want to knock them out. And I'm like, honestly, I could do so much more. Like, I could submit them. Like, I don't know. I have a lot of, I'm very creative. I like to do stuff every time. I don't want to always do one thing, but different fight every time as well when you get a fighter because it's style. So, it's
So when did you say you moved to the U.S.?
4 years ago.
You speak better English than most of the people I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say the exact same shit. You speak better English than fucking Tommy. Who's speaking to you?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. A lot of people tell me that. I guess, like, so quick and adapt to any situation I'm put in,
Well, did you learn to speak English when you were at school in Greece?
But English class, but it's not the same, It's more like it's like taking French class over here, You don't learn that much.
Yeah, you're not gonna be fluent.
Yeah. But I just had when I moved here, I only spoke, like, I knew English, but I didn't speak. So for like a month, I just was at home and I was like just trying to like figure out what I'm gonna do because I wouldn't talk. So my family actually, they helped me a lot. Like, would only speak to me English, so I learned and I picked up really quick. So that helped me, and I just went from there. I had to get a job. I had to like go out in the world. Like,
yeah, well, you did it. He definitely did it. You got, there's players on the Yankees that have been, on the Yankees for 15 years and they still can't even speak a lick. They don't, I don't. So you definitely got it down.
Yeah, no, I do. I know. I don't know. I couldn't.
No,
I
mean,
want to
good for
express
you.
Myself, I'm a perfectionist. I want everything perfect.
Yeah, and I think that helps too for a fighter's career. I mean, like, it definitely. Look at Jose Aldo.
It's going to make her more marketable when she beats Amanda Nunes, right? They're going to be like, oh, we're going to actually push you as a UFC champion because you can speak the language. Fuck yeah.
It's just more money, That's what it comes down to. It might be a sad reality, but it is one, like
100%.
I know. It is what it is, though. I'm coming for it.
You did. I mean, wow. For somebody who just moved here 4 years ago, you 100% speak English better than the most of us. So, Diana, I have to ask you something. Our co-host Chris here, he's a single guy. He's a single guy.
Oh no.
And he
Creepy.
is in love with you.
You can't do things.
He is in.
Tommy
Sorry,
is a
no.
buzzer, yo.
No.
No, I'm a fan.
He would.
I'm a fan.
Yes. He would like to know if you'd like to go out on a date sometime.
Tommy, you can't believe that he's actually doing this right now. No,
Tommy.
So cute. You guys are putting me in the spot.
No,
That's
you don't
terrible.
have to worry about anything like that.
I'd like to apologize
jokes.
on behalf of the entire Pride Rules podcast family for that horrendous turn as a shit heel.
Oh my God, guys, don't worry.
The time he did. Yo,
I don't know
Jesus.
I don't know who turns more red at that, Chris or Diana. That's
Oh,
the
man.
Yo, there goes all of Dante Rivera's camp never talking to us again, Tommy. I just want to put that out there. That's what the fuck.
No,
I'm gonna have some.
Oh.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
That's normal. It's just nothing unreasonable, you know.
Well, in that case,
No, easy. That's an off-air conversation to have. Let's, yeah.
Oh,
Anywho.
no,
Tommy, thank you, Tommy, for absolutely, putting me on
Nothing.
Front Street.
Trying
Absolutely
to help
fucking
you out,
nothing.
You know,
Yeah.
trying to help you.
Uncle Tommy
But Diana, listen,
is the uncle you don't want. That's who he's playing right now. He's that uncle you didn't invite but showed up. He's like, fuck.
Too many steel reserves. This is too. It gets crazy after 10:30. So what time is it?
I'm telling you. That's
Well,
2.5
listen,
steel reserves.
Diana, this is the portion of the show where we give the floor to you to put out your social media, everything that's going on with you right now. Let our listeners know who you are and where they can find you.
Oh my God, I'm horrible at this. So my social media is Diana_K_. So if you want to follow me on Instagram and follow my crazy life, go ahead and do so. Facebook, Diana Karavas. As you see, I think I'm tagged in your post, so a lot of people will see that, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Just want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Robles, to my team, my strength conditioning team, Bulldogs and Barbells, and that's about it, Follow me and follow my journey to being the best in the world soon.
There you go.
Well, Diana, listen, thank you so much for coming on. We had a lot of fun. We're definitely going to be following your career. You are family here now. You are welcome to come on anytime that you like.
Anytime you need to
definitely
push
gonna be
anything.
following you.
Please.
Yes.
Exactly.
Call in every week if you want.
Hell yeah. Are you kidding
Call
me?
in every week. But
Anytime.
keep us posted. Keep us posted on what's going on with your career. And when you have something lined up, we'll have you back on so we can push it for you.
Absolutely. Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys. Love talking to you.
Have a good night.
Were really fun. And
Yeah, it was our pleasure, definitely.
Thank you so much.
Again,
It was
Diana.
not for a joke, but it's okay.
Have a good night, Diana.
Take care.
Have a good night, guys. Thank you so much.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Tommy, I can't believe he actually went there.
Motherfucker.
Hey, bro, I was trying to help you out. All right?
No, I mean,
I was trying to help you.
Yeah, with the
you weren't
subtlety of a
lying,
10-ton
but
hammer.
you weren't,
Time out. She did not seem like it was
Well,
a
here's the-
a possibility.
Well,
So,
I mean, Chris
Chris,
is a smoke show. Chris is a smoke show. Let's just put this out there right now. We bust his balls, and he does have a pedophile smile, but
Yeah,
he's
but
an
usually
absolute
Chris-
smoke show.
Yeah, but usually Chris pays women to beat him up. He could have a girlfriend that could do it for him for nothing.
And probably in a skilled way. And you know what? I think this is the one girl he would probably be like, you know what? I don't think I could take a full-on tackle from her. Like, I could take one from Reggie Bush, but I don't think it's going to be possible because if she's sponsored by
I'm gonna
Robles,
start
Yo.
defending all women's MMA fighters now. It's gonna be a
100%.
complete 180.
Yo.
Like
Yeah.
it used to get the buzzer immediately, and now I'm like, no, guys, come on, what are you doing? Stop.
Exactly.
Oh,
you turn from
she
Bobby
might be
Riggs
marriage material
to
for
Gloria Steinem.
You guys
in
are
one
dropping
episode.
you are dropping cyborg lines constantly, and I would invite.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
she
you're a
might be
changed
marriage
man.
material for you.
Look at the
I
range,
laid the
man.
fucking-
Stop.
I
We can't.
laid the bricks down for you.
I
I
got
laid the bricks
whole
down
new
for
game
you.
plan.
The rest of the work is for you to do yourself, okay?
No, we're strictly professional, Tommy.
Yeah. Let's not scare off any potential female fighters or grapplers that ever want to come on the show. They're going to think it's a goddamn dating game. Jesus Christ. I can't
Yeah,
believe
but can you
she went
imagine?
out
That
all
could
the
be an
way out
angle,
there.
though. Omar, that could be an angle, though. Let's
I'm not
talk
gonna
about
say
this
no.
here. No, I'm joking. I'm just the
telling
only
you.
single one out of the bunch, so of course that would
Exactly.
be.
Like, Omar, you and I are happily in relationships. Chris
Absolutely.
is alone. You know, I mean.
Wow. Way to
what
make
the
him
hell?
sound
Tommy's
like he
trying to
fucking
turn it
feeds-
into like a pity party. Like a
Yo,
fucking
no,
poor
he
me
doesn't
pity.
he doesn't feed pigeons at the park, Tommy. I think he's okay. He does well for himself.
I'm not like hard
there.
up here. You know?
Yo, he's not sitting
I
there with a
can do it.
Vietnamese dude named Tran just talking to him and being like, "Yo, you know the fucking ways
Well,
of
how
the
do
world."
you know? Are you with him 24 hours a day?
I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt that my man's a cocksman. Like, I'm just gonna throw it out there, ladies, give him a call. But
I'm sure he is, but he needs himself a woman who's focused.
I can't even take
That's
it
what
right
he
now.
needs. He
My
needs himself
face
a woman
hurts from
who's
laughing.
focused. He needs himself a woman who will fight every single month just because she loves to fight. That's what he needs.
That's can we take a second to
I mean,
also
I do,
just to say that?
know, I don't,
that's crazy. A month? She's a fucking animal.
I'm
I
a fan.
love
I'm
that.
not like all joking aside. I'm definitely a fan. Her whole attitude towards the game is on the money.
But dude, I
take
love what
3
she
weeks
said.
between
Like, yeah,
tests.
I love what she said. Like, yeah, I just go home, I relax for a week, and then I figure out what I want to do. And then you take a fight 3 weeks later.
Like, what the fuck?
Seriously.
I can't believe it. Like, I just fought. I told my coach, I want to take a week off. The coach probably like, take a month.
Please.
You're
Take
good.
care. You animal.
Like, just
Jesus.
chill out. I mean,
she wants
if
a
you
female
got
werewolf
the
is what
UFC,
she is.
she wants to fight the world champ, the champ of the world. It's who she wants to fight.
I love that. She didn't pussyfoot around at all. She was just like, listen, who's my dream matchup? Yeah, the champ at my weight class. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, but dude, I wasn't blowing smoke
No game.
when I said that. I wasn't blowing smoke when I said that she could actually beat Amanda. Like, if you haven't watched her fights, watch them. Dude, she will beat Amanda. She will beat Amanda just on her conditioning alone. On her conditioning alone, she'll beat Amanda. Because Amanda
she's
tired.
sponsored. She's sponsored by Roll Bliss kimonos. Like, I know from personal experience with people at my gym, like how hard they are to get, like on board with fighters. You know, they do like tremendous gis for female practitioners. Holy shit. That blew me away. Like, it's a little tidbit that just kind of gives me an insight into, you know, the type of caliber that obviously that company thinks she is, which she is. You can see it from her fights, Tommy, going back to your point. You can see it when she straps him up. Like, she's crazy. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think Invicta is
I
right in her
love the
wheelhouse
fact that
right
she's
now.
down. She's down to fight. That's the best part about it. It doesn't matter who.
Chris
doesn't matter when.
Chris is happy that she was down to maybe go out on a date with him.
Oh,
Stop it!
Stop it.
That's not. Yeah.
Well,
at this point,
you gotta watch the jokes that you say to me, bro. You gotta watch.
Yeah. Okay. This is look.
I
was called a pedophile with $1 million smile a week ago. Like, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure we're even.
Nah, he lays it down.
Now we're even.
All right, fair enough. No, we're not.
No.
Believe me, I'm gonna take the fucking lead on this one again.
Oh, do you really want to get ridiculed over the air again?
He doesn't follow. He leads, Tommy. That's not the way he dances. All right, let's get it right here.
Yeah.
All right, he sets the tempo.
But no, I mean seriously,
On that note,
Chris, great get with her tonight. I mean,
real.
for our first female guest, that was unbelievable. I still can't believe that she's been in the U.S. for 4 years and speaks as good as English as she does.
Tremendous.
I mean, holy shit!
And you know what?
Impressive.
That could probably.
That was my angle with it. It was like that's money right there.
That shows her drive too. She said it in passing, but I think it's really something that should be highlighted to any potential sponsors or anybody that's listening to our show. Is how she's like, yeah, I'm a perfectionist with anything I do. Okay, that's proven. You came to this country. Yeah, they don't really teach English over there. Yeah, I kind of just what? Hold on. What? You know, 4 years. You're like, yeah, picked it up.
I also like the fact that she was trying to show confidence but be humble at the same time. Like, she didn't want to like give herself too much credit. But absolutely. I think she's a little too hard on herself sometimes with that. Just, you know.
Hey man.
She's fought 4 times in the summer. It really does make us feel like it really does make me feel like a waste.
Like I did nothing. I thought I was busy.
I did 4 podcasts.
But I'm certainly not fighting anybody every 30 days. I'm paying bills every 30 days. That's about the only thing I do with consistency.
But that's the crazy part. It's like, yo, she's got bills and shit too. She's got a fucking, you know. That's a tough, you know. You got to be dedicated to fight 4 times in 4 months as an amateur.
An amateur too, and fight Amy. That's what's crazy. Like, you know, that's it's an investment in herself, and she moved, right? Let's not skip over that. She just said, "Fuck it, I gotta go where the training is, and this is easier. I'm gonna rest more." Like, and by rest she means like recover, so she can go out and be a savage the next day. Like, that's amazing to me, you know.
Yeah, no,
I'm impressed.
She definitely has.
I'm impressed.
She definitely has a bright future. She has a bright future.
GSP just called, 100%. And he's impressed with her performance. He is. Let's hear
GSP is. Speaking of better English, there you go. There's one.
Oh my God.
Definitely got better English than
him. We could literally name off 400 UFC or MMA fighters that have been here for far longer than she has, that apparently have shit English. The top on my list is Anderson Silva, who likes to play the little I don't know English game for the longest time. I'd like to point out.
They all do. I mean, I get that though. I get that. If they're, you know, but if you don't have to play it.
Yoel. Yeah, my boy Yoel. He tried.
Did you watch that yet, Tommy?
Tommy,
did you watch that yet?
Miami Vice.
Did you watch that yet?
God. Oh my God.
You watched the Bisping imitating fucking Yoel Romero yet?
It's spot on. It's spot on, bro.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna link it in it.
It's gold.
I'm gonna link it in our lit ass fucking chat.
That chat would get us arrested, but yes, it's lit as fuck. I'm telling you, that chat
I don't know about us. It would definitely get me arrested.
Yikes! Oh man.
Well,
I learned.
Diana could bail you out. That could be your first date.
Man.
Her bailing you out of jail.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
You ham-fisted son of a bitch. Come on, man. That's crazy.
Like it was said, like it was said in the Water
Stick
Boy.
his head in a hole.
Like it was said in the Water Boy. Don't mess with the champ. Don't mess with the champ.
I'm telling you. Like it was said in the Water Boy, go take a cold shower, Tommy. Like let's cool this down. Let's keep it professional. Let's keep it all up on the regular. Chris got enough game for everybody here. That's all I gotta say.
Dude, all I did was
check out his Instagram.
That's all I did.
Check out his Instagram. Follow his wildlife. All right, that's all I gotta say. Are you kidding me? This guy's lining them up and knocking them down like dominoes. All right, he's got a little bowler hat on and shit.
It's about quality. It's about quality, and I just fucking teed him up to a quality girl that he could probably go after because she was not opposed to it. So, Chris, the ball's in your court, my friend.
I'm just trying to make us sound less creepy, Tommy. I'm trying to have us all sound less creepy, and you just keep reeling it back.
Bro, I'm not
going. It's like he drank 3 fucking Steel Reserves tonight.
I think he's on number 4.
Chuck
Fuck
Willery
that.
Right now, I set this shit up on
His
the
battery
dating game.
Is supercharged.
I got you, bro.
He's shotgunned to 22 right now. Like he just went full.
Tommy's got a beer bong.
No, I'm sober as a bird. That's the bad part. That's the bad part.
Then somebody
Thank God.
A couple
Thank God.
Reserves.
Omar, could you imagine if Tommy was drinking during this interview and what kind of fucking I would have gotten dragged through it.
I want a blood test. That's all I'm gonna say. I want a fucking blood test. I'm not buying this at all.
All I did was just set the groundwork for you. That's all I did. The ball's in your court now. Okay?
Yeah. Dropping bombs, setting that groundwork. Same way as they did in Vietnam.
Oh my God! I'm not even on the court. I'm not even on the court.
Nah, man. He's not a player. He just crushes a lot. That's all. He's not that man. He's a changed man.
Yo, you got to stop.
All right, fellas, listen.
I can't.
We're winding down here. Honestly, all jokes aside, this was a great show. Thank you, Diana, again for coming on. She was a great guest, and like I said, our first.
She was a good sport, even though Tommy fucking went there. Thank you for being a good sport as well.
Where did I go there, bro? I told you I was going to try and help you out.
Like that weird uncle at the parties. Just like, yo, keep him outside. Make him grill all day. So he doesn't get idle hands.
Nephew over there?
Yeah. Yo, He lays it down.
Yo.
Are you part of the family? No. Well, I got a nephew for you. Hold on a second. Chris, come here. Come on, bro.
Don't do the wave and nod. That makes you look fucking pathetic. Just come on over.
Yeah, I couldn't even do that. I'm on a fucking headset with, that was awful. That was awful.
With two knuckleheads.
I don't know who.
And an MMA fighter.
She did handle it well, though. I give her credit. Tommy, you fucking
classy. Are you kidding me?
Well, no, because she was having fun with the interview, and that's what we do here. We bring fun. This is not, CNN or
I did not mention
NBC.
that to her in her what to expect text. I wasn't like, all right, we're gonna ask you about your career, what got you into the sport, and
account block.
Probably gonna ask
what's
you
gonna
out.
come up account block tomorrow? Is that what you mean, Chris? Because that's where I see this going. Jesus Christ.
Well, since I am the Reverend, I might be able to marry you on the show. So we'll just keep that gimmick going.
Thomas Aquinas DeJohn. Let's wrap this show up right now. Let's go. Come on.
No, in all seriousness, I'm glad that we finally had our first female fighter on the show. After 48 weeks, she definitely
groundbreaking stuff.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Well, shit, we brought countries together, and now we have the first female on. So
the next female we have on, could thank Diana because
being
she was the first female. She's the Ronda Rousey of Pride Rules MMA.
That's it. With better hands and better movement and better coaching. So I just want to throw that out there real quick. Sorry.
A lot better coaching.
Yeah, 100% better coaching.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So listen, guys, this was great. Again, thank you, Diana. Thank you to Dante Rivera, BJJ, for letting Diana come on to our show. This Wednesday is our video cast. Hopefully we don't have any more technical difficulties like we had last week. Hopefully that's all fixed, right, Omar?
We're good. I bought a new camera. We're good. We're fine. I promise.
Omar was spending too much time webcamming with fucking 16-year-old Filipino
with
fucking
Russia.
Prostitute boys.
With Russia, basically, is what happened. You saw what was in the
Tommy's
chat.
on a fucking
Don't you put that on me?
Sober.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby? All right, I'm a married man, so let's cut the shit right now. I told you why. Okay, so let's keep it on the up and up here, sir.
So yes, we will be back Wednesday night at 9:00. Once again, thank you, Fury, for moving to Tuesday nights to give us the Wednesday slot. Make sure you're watching Fury on Tuesday nights for their show. They do a lot of great stuff with the NFL.
Tuesday and Thursday?
Tuesday and Thursdays. That's right.
I'm going to have to call in
Thursday.
Fury and school them real quick one of these nights.
Yeah, dude, they haven't had any call-in shows in a while. It's just been Tim and Tim.
I wonder if we
Tim
could.
And Shim.
I'm sure we could mention it and make it happen.
I think we're going to have to, but they were kind enough to move their Wednesday slot to Tuesday and give us the Wednesday slot for a video cast. That's what we do at 2 Minute Warning Sports. Also, listen for Aaron Soriano's podcast. It's a boxing podcast that he has through 2 Minute Warning Sports on Blog Talk. So listen for that. So guys, once again, great show. I'm excited to talk to you guys again on Wednesday. For our sponsors, 80K Fightwear, Black Hole Jiu-Jitsu, Madama Jiu-Jitsu, and 2 Minute Warning Sports, we are Pride Rules MMA. I'm the Reverend Tommy D with the El Profesor, Omar Sangarima, and a man who's just looking for a good girl to make him a sandwich, Chris Gucci. Have a good night, everybody. We'll talk to you later.
Damn good.